for my life and our children's lives. I am working today to take back my country and tell these candidates that I am not stopping.
Can you just tell me a little bit about what just happened? So you were just walking down here? I mean,
I was waiting for the light to go across the street with like 5 other people.
And then he
took me and started yelling at me and pushed me out of the way.
And you said he tapped you with his billy stick?
He was like pushing me around with it.
I was just walking up the sidewalk and I was like, what is going on?
I was just walking by to see what was going on. I'm not protesting anything at this moment in time other than the fact that that guy just pushed me off the curb.
Yesterday, 300 to 500 veterans followed Iraq veterans leading a 20,000 person march through this town. We would have loved for that image of peaceful veterans to be broadcast all around the world. Instead, what people saw was the rage of angry youth. That rage is very important and very critical, but not for busting windows, for making change.
Can you tell me what you're handing out?
Our economic human rights, the right to housing, the right to health.
What to do if you're stopped by the law enforcement, RNC edition. Can you tell me a little bit about what that says to do?
Well, it just tells you what your rights are. People have a right to free speech. They should be able to peacefully protest.
It seems pretty peaceful here today.
I think for the most part we're doing pretty good today, yeah.
Do you have an extra one of those?
You have family in the military right now.
You never know.
And I want you to repeat after me. We'll practice non-violence today.
I will practice non-violence today.
They're expecting violence. When we give them peace, they don't know how to deal with it. Let's up their reality and be entirely peaceful.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on today?
Poor People's Economic Human Rights Campaign. Money for housing and healthcare, not for war. We're having a march. We're gathering people in the streets to raise awareness around the issues.
Martin Luther King Jr. was the one who led the original grassroots Poor People's Economic Human Rights Campaign. He and the organizations he worked with were just getting it founded when he was assassinated. They had been going to have a big march on Washington over economic rights rather than just civil rights based on race.
Do you think the march is gone?
Wonderfully.
It's been peaceful just as planned?
Of course, we're going to keep the peace. Definitely.
Did you start with the march at the park, or did you meet up at the Capitol?
I met up at the Capitol. I stayed for the entire show and followed the march all the way through. I'm going to keep going.
And what was happening at the show? I was with the march the whole time.
Just a lot of good bands playing a lot of good music.
Right now, me and a couple of my chosen friends of the Poor People's Economic Human Rights Campaign and nobody else are going to bring a citizen's arrest for crimes against humanity to the front doors of the Excel Center. I want you to raise your right hand. I promise to stay right here. And to be peaceful.
You get out here and you do the right thing. And you keep people in order. You remind them that we need to respect each other. Because respect and unity and love is the thing that's going to change all of this.
Can you please open the gates? People are dying here in Minnesota and across the country. They don't have access to health care. They join wars. They go overseas, and poor people kill other poor people just so they can have a job. I'm going to just deliver the citizen's arrest through the fence. Please don't kill me for that. Please don't tase me. Don't pepper spray me. It's a piece of paper and it's an American flag.
The war on
war has escalated in a really ugly, ugly way. They want to force the mothers to take any job, all the temporary jobs, part-time jobs, 30-hour jobs, Walmart, Walgreens jobs, because there's no other option available. So that's part of the war on the poor. And it's a really important part, because once you start attacking the mothers and the children and giving big business who they want for low wages, it moves on to the next group of people who want a little higher wages.
We're going to leave now. Please, we're human beings. Please deliver this for us. We only want a better future for ourselves and our children.
I was very proud to be able to chant and say, "Stop the war on the poor." I've never been in a national march before where everyone chanted, "Stop the war on the poor."
What did you think about the march today?
I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was beautiful. As you can tell, I screamed my lungs off. Yeah, it was beautiful. And I'm really interested to go back and look on the television and see what the media has covered, to see if they've turned it into something violent and perverse.
So as we're on our way out of the protests, I've just been told that the police have announced that they will be dispensing tear gas unless this crowd disperses. Everything had been peaceful to this point.
Our streets! Our streets!
They say you need to disperse, so they're going to spray us with chemical weapons.
Every time we try to get away, they keep shooting more tear gas. Everyone's moving. No one's stopping. No one knows why they continue to fire into the crowd. My face is burning. I'm completely terrified. I'm trapped in a maze of streets in downtown St. Paul with nowhere to go. Every corner you turn, there they are, ready to throw more gas.
It's been just a few minutes since we were able to get away from the tear gas, which was a task in and of itself. I can say getting tear gassed is not fun, but even worse than that is being trapped. I don't know what was happening at the front of the line where the tear gas first went off, but it may be melodramatic, but that didn't feel like being an American.